YouTube. What's good with everybody? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. You know who it is. Your boy King Double. We back. We back. Madden 27 Ultimate Team Build. Trying to get this team together. I'm gonna let some of y'all get off up in here. What's good? What's good? What's good? What up? What up with everybody? What up? What up? We live. We live. We going up like gas prices. Let's get it. Coming in, hit the like button. Chill for like another minute or two. Let some people get off up in here. Let's get it. Let's get it. We're gonna kick it off. We're gonna kick it off. Let some of y'all get off up in here. Don't forget to hit the like button coming in. All right, let's get to it. What? We in the playoffs, chat. We grinding. We grinding. YouTube will send out the notifications. Let's get it. Let's get the kickoff going.
Here's Cairo Santos now.
Let's get it.
Get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it to 26. Play action now. Dart. That is caught. McMillan with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pick up there. 26 yards.
First down, Saints.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On play action, here's Dart. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
First 30, nicely bit off. Pretty decent game.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Throwing. Dart. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Wow, 1st and goal. And
come on, defense.
All they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Barkley. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Saquon Barkley. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Point after try forthcoming. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
The score is Saints 7, Chargers 0. Will Reichard to kick off.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going.
Let's go.
Man to beat. And
Let's go.
Will score. Touchdown, Chargers. Go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First down.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Thanks to receivers, they'll spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Now Dart. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Throwing his Dart.
Come on now.
They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Looking to throw, Dart. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Dart to throw on 4th down.
Give me that.
Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
To the air, Williams. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Give him 15 yards on that one, and a Charger 1st down.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Running right, it's Pollard. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Now that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Calvin Ridley. A touchdown on a kick return and now one through the air. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good.
Santos set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. A solid return, pretty good field position.
Let's get it.
Start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
To the air, Dart. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
And the Saints first down.
To throw now, Dart. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
A gain of 12. First down, Saints.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Out of the gun, here's Dart. Flush to his right.
Come on now.
Touchdown, Saints. Evan Ingram, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Saints are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Let's go.
53 yards. And the Chargers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here.
Santos set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out.
This game is doing some fluke. This shit doing some fluke.
Saints.
How
Well,
crazy
back
is
in
this?
for a game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And that will get me off target and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Come on now.
Incomplete.
Finally, this defense makes a stand. They've given up touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but here they said, we've got to put a stop to that. Good coverage there to force a punting situation and a 4th down.
Here's Daniel Whelan now. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Will Waker to kick off.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And the half will begin with a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
2nd down, Pollard again. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. To throw, Williams.
Damn, man. Damn.
And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. They'll go play action here with Dart. This one left side caught by Collins. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. To throw, Dart. Eluding the pressure right. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the Oregon man, Dylan Thieneman.
He'd been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
The Charger drive about to get going.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
To throw, it's Williams. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Luke Kuechly combines speed, intelligence, toughness, puts it all together. It makes plays like one we just saw there. He may not be a big-time blitzer, but, boy, he knows how to pursue straight ahead and make plays in the run game.
Looking to throw is Williams.
Flushed out right. Williams loses the football. And this is picked up by
Get the fuck.
Now he's loose.
That's crazy.
And he's into the end zone.
That's crazy.
And a Saint touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 8. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
steps away. And that
Pass
one got to
interference?
be, it's
Damn.
incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. The Chargers on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Throwing is Williams.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. How about 25 yards on third down? They'll take it.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Throwing again here, Williams.
Completes it to Evan Ingram. Touchdown, LA! Evan Ingram with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Chargers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
Williams going to throw for it. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked off by the Oregon man, Dylan Thiedemann. And the Saints are right back in this football game.
Santos out down. He'll kick it away.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, he picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
At the 40-yard line.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he will have a Saints first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for him.
1st down, New Orleans.
Barkley inside handoff. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
These are the situations where having a veteran running back is so valuable. They're just trying to run out the clock, and he understands the situation better than anyone. They trust him to try and power ahead for a first down, but most importantly, take care of the football.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 24-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and it certainly had its moments.
All right, take it from the top, chat. We was in the playoffs. We lost it. Let's get it back. We made it there. We can do it again. Let's get it. Shout out to everybody pulling up to the stream. Let's go. Bold up. Hit the like button coming in. Hit the like button coming in. Hey, we most definitely could get that in. What's going on, Hops? What's going on? We most definitely could get that in. Should we gotta get that in before GTA 6 drop, bro? What's good with you?
Santos set to kick off.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And off we go from SoFi. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Buying some time left. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. He's going to go out of bounds, give him about 15 before he did so. And that will earn the Panthers a new set of downs. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
He's across midfield.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Look at that power, deep left side. Brought in, inside the 20. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
1st and goal, Carolina.
On play action, Williams. The Russia's going to win this one. They get to him. Harold Landry. And they need to regroup here, partner, ahead of this 2nd and goal.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Williams to throw on 2nd. It is there, and that breaks up the completion. Quick reaction there to apply that contact. It's a 4th 3rd and goal.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, it's nearly intercepted. Either way, he was breaking up that throw, Gronk. He wanted the pick, but can't hang on. It hits the ground, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, it just couldn't quite hang on. Anytime you go on the road and you can put points on the board on your opening drive, job well done.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Looked like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel, doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards and keep your opponent off guard.
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Fed him on back-to-back plays, Brock, and he's got them moving now on this opening series.
Yeah, he's not needed any time at all to find his groove and settle in. This should set the table for the rest of the day.
And he will not find the connection on the other end there. Incompletion sets up 2nd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
The give on 2nd to Pollard. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Brought down by Paulson Adebo.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Rolling left, buying some time. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Fields this at the 19. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap. And that hit altered the throw. That brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Williams set to pass. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. Montez Sweat. And that's going to lead to a lengthy now 3rd and 21.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
Williams pass.
What you gonna do, my boy?
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. This is Pollard running left. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Deeply on the tackle. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They run the counter to Pollard. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They've got a 1st to begin the frame. Williams on the play action. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And it sets up 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
The throw finds Evan Ingram. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And that's going to make it 1st down Chargers.
And the Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They give to Pollard from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Now 2nd down throw for Williams. Cut near the goal line. Who's going to score? Touchdown, Chargers. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton.
That's no good. The veteran misshifts one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table.
Santos set to kick off.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Drive beginning with a run. It's Hubbard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now here's Williams. Look is there, but so is a defender. That hit forces the drop, and that's going to bring up third down.
Each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offensive frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Here he goes, third and long. In trouble, and he's going to go down. Hit back at his own 9. Quinton Williams. And that's going to bring this offense to a 4th and 23.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Williams throwing on forward. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Hits the slant. And there it is. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
There you go.
What up, chat? Drop a one down in the chat if you can hear me. Let's get it, chat. The record is 2-0 right now. We moving at 2-0. Let's get it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we're getting set for kickoff in here. Partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why that so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
Oh, man, we got to play a mirror match. Damn.
They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5.
From the 46. Here's second down and 5. Again, it's Pollard. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
On third down, it's Williams. Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A pickup of 15 in the air. And the Chargers have the first down.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. I mean, you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early third down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
Second and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Brian Burns in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's third down.
The ball just has to come out there, Mike. There's nowhere to go with it. Protection's breaking down. You either got to get that out to a check down, or you just got to throw it at someone's feet and move on to the next play.
Third and long. Here's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. On fourth down, Daniel Wheeler is on to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard
He
line.
was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Quarterback's giving his guy a chance. He's saying, hey, I'm putting this ball up there downfield, and I'm thinking my guy's going to come down with it. Can you out-rebound the defender and give credit to the defense? Right spot, played it well, incomplete.
They send Ridley in motion. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Oregon.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. It's 2nd down. A play fake. Now Williams. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Whelan's punt sent away. And this will work out well. Touchdown by the special teams unit right at the 10-yard line. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. When that last possession results in the pick, we'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception. And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Pollard will take this one into the end zone for a Charger touchdown. Now, Cairo Santos to add the point after. It's up and through. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead.
Chargers nothing. Cairo Santos.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Damn, come on, man. I need that pick. Pick that shit. Pick it. Let's get it.
Try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On now is Ariza to punt it away. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. He's inside the 35. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 55.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. He pulls it in around the 5.
Let's work. Let's work. Let's get it.
Santos for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers move out on top, 14-0.
Chargers nothing. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First down jam at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. This throw right side taken in by Ridley.
Williams pass.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, it's Williams. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. When you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Williams on first and 10. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Trying to start this long road back. They've got a first down here.
First down, Chargers.
Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Throwing again, Williams. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one intercepted.
Use your pick. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Yeah. It's like that. Three and 0. We 3-0, chat. It's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking like we're on our way back to the playoffs. It's looking good. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hit the like button coming in. Show your boy some love. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it, chat. Let's get to it. Hit the like button. Coming in. Hit the like button. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Let's get it. 3-0. We 3-0. What's up? We ran out of people for me to play? Come on now. Load up, load up. Damn, it won't let me back out of this chat. I may have to restart the stream up. What's going on? And it never tweaked out. Sup is tweaking.